Thank you, and good morning, Speaker. My question is for the Premier. Just before noon today, the government will call for a vote on the budget bill. Even though most of the members on our side haven't spoken to this bill yet. In fact, only 3 of us have given a speech on it. If this bill passes, it will be sent to committee at 1 o'clock today. There will be less than 1 hour notice to the public to scramble here to Queen's Park and make a presentation on this budget. They can't come tomorrow, Speaker. It's all over at 7 o'clock tonight. Wow. That's what this government calls being open and transparent. 1 hour notice, in and out in the same day. I asked the Premier, why is this debate about your budget 24 days shorter than normal budgets?
Government House Leader.
Government House Leader.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and I appreciate the question that the member is asking, given the fact that it's his party and his caucus the one who's been delaying the work of this Assembly in dealing with a very important bill, Speaker. Speaker, this is a piece of legislation that will, if passed, will provide historic investments, Speaker, in our healthcare system and create the OHIP Plus Farmer Care Program.
The member from Leeds Grenville is warned. Carry on.
Speaker, this bill, if passed, will create the OHIP Plus Farmer Care Program, providing children and youth with free access to over 4,400 prescription medications, Speaker. Speaker, I have not yet once heard from members opposite as to what their plan is going to be when it comes to providing for universal farmer care for our children and youth. Speaker, the party opposite is only interested in one thing and one thing only, and that is to delay the passage of this important bill.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Back to the Premier. The government doesn't want the people of Ontario to have a chance to discuss this budget. This fits right in with what the Financial Accountability Officer said. He told us there's, quote, a broader pattern of secrecy, and it's all because of political direction. He went so far as to say, quote, it is highly disappointing that instead of looking to maximize the information provided, the government is focusing on how it can restrict disclosure of information. He finishes with, quote, they are impeding the ability of MPPs to perform their constitutional duties of holding the government to account. So, Speaker, I asked the Premier, why the rush? Why don't you want us to see what's in this budget? What are you hiding?
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you.
Minister of Finance, Speaker.
Mr. Finance.
Mr. Speaker, let me be really clear as what's going on here. We are working with the Financial Accountability Officer. He's been given much more powers in order to initiate his recommendations. We work closely with them, contrary to what the member is saying. And contrary to what the member is saying, they are now providing delay tactics to provide one of the most progressive budgets in history, one that is a balanced budget in our economy, one that provides for the people of Ontario, one that's providing medicines for our young people, Mr. Speaker, free tuition coming this fall, and enabling our economy to grow. They're opposing the people of Ontario, Mr. Speaker.